Ni hao and welcome to The Hague University. We are pleased to have you and we will try to teach you basic cultural aspects in the Netherlands. We hope you enjoy watching the following video. We will discuss the following topics. Culture shock is the stage in which cultural differences become clear. The building of The Hague University is very big and finding your way around might seem confusing at first. The classes in the Netherlands are more interactive than in China. Teachers appreciate it when you participate in class and share your opinion, even when this opinion is contradictory to his or hers. You should comment or ask questions when you have them. The relationship between student and teacher is less formal than in China. It is possible to discuss private matters with teachers when necessary. There's a lot of emphasis on group work. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. You are expected to participate. The deadlines of assignments are very important, so make sure you hand them in on time. In general, the Dutch are very punctual. If you are late, this might cause tension. The Dutch consider not being on time with not being trustworthy. A tip? Always be on time. In the Netherlands, they say, it's better to be 10 minutes early than 5 minutes late. Besides, the Dutch always check their schedules. They almost never visit each other without making an appointment first. This includes close friends. Even a mother will phone her daughter to find out when it's convenient to come over. People almost never drop by unannounced. When people in the Netherlands meet each other for the first time, they shake hands. When the people already know each other, they often give 3 kisses on the cheeks. However, men don't kiss. One of the rules every child learns from his parents is to look someone in the eyes when you're talking to someone. So do not be afraid to do this. People might find it rude when you're not looking them in the eyes. You do not have to keep staring at someone, but make sure you make some eye contact. It is also not unusual when people smile or say hi to strangers. People in the Netherlands are very direct and straight to the point. Sometimes they seem blunt and tactless. It is very common to ask someone for their opinion, and you are free to give your own opinion as well. You can also talk about your feelings and ask your friends or teachers to help you. Do not be afraid to do this.
In the Netherlands, they eat about 3 times a day. In the morning and afternoon, mainly bread. The Dutch are known for dining around 6 o'clock. They eat with knife and fork. Chinese students might miss Chinese food, but don't worry. The Netherlands is a multicultural country with many types of foreign restaurants. Coffee is an essential part of Dutch life. When the Dutch invite you to their homes, they often promptly serve you a cup of coffee or tea. In the Netherlands, a steaming cup of coffee is a hearty welcome.
The Dutch spend a lot of time talking or complaining about the weather. Many conversations begin with, "Nice weather, isn't it?" or "It just won't clear up." If you want to strike up a conversation with a stranger, talk about the weather.
This is Alan Huang. He's 18 years and comes from Beijing. He studies here at The Hague University. He actually told us in an interview that he preferred the Dutch way of teaching to the Chinese one. Since Chinese education is about memorizing facts and Western education is about being creative. According to Alan, despite the big cultural differences between China and the Netherlands, the norms and values don't differ that much. And asking about strange habits that the Dutch have, he responded, "Well, I think Dutch students go to nightclubs too often. I mean, I also go out clubbing, only not that frequently." Dutch students are more talkative than Chinese, but other than that, they are the same. He advises Chinese students coming here to open up and don't be shy. You also shouldn't be afraid to speak in public.
Meet Barbara. She's 19 years old and is from the rural city of Chengdu. She finds it difficult to approach Dutch students because she believes that Dutch female students have different conversation topics and interests than Chinese female students. She says, "I think Dutch girls talk more about very personal and intimate subjects like sex, while me and my friends talk more about daily routine, like what we have done, what we have cooked, etc." I was also somewhat surprised about men walking in the streets or supermarkets with their babies, because in China this is mostly done by the women. About the educational methods in the Netherlands, she says, "In the Netherlands they are more creative and interactive. This way you get to practice other skills more and focus on practical things instead of theory only." Concerning appearances, she says, "People in the Netherlands even dress much alike. However, I noticed that Dutch girls and women wear dark colors such as black, gray and brown, while girls in China like to wear bright colors. Maybe this has to do with the different body shapes that we have." Barbara advises future Chinese students to learn about the Dutch culture as much as possible in order to make friends.